behind goal. Looked like she might take it the distance there, but good defense by the Raiders again with inside 5 to play. Williams looking for an opportunity, spins, and then has it knocked away, but picks it back up. Ball loose in the box and still loose. Williams going to dig it out of there. Good job by Williams. Tried to get it over to teammate Emily Barnett, who bobbles but picks up. Just not been a clean half at all here for Bartram Trail to this point, but that can change in a hurry. Barnett with it. Williams goes behind goal. Nice pass to Ferrara. And then she kind of lost the handle at the last minute, and the whistle goes. Bears just a half step out of sync still offensively. This will be a restart from behind the goal. Frechette with it, and she has been extremely quiet here in the first. Now almost 22 minutes. Now she's going to roll towards goal, take a shot, and scores. Well, that's what your best player does when you're struggling offensively.
It's time for the 2023 Varsity Sports Network High School Football Media Days. In 2022, BSN broadcasted from 14 Media Day locations around Florida, covering over 600 high school football teams. In 2023, BSN will broadcast from 16 locations, covering 700-plus high school football teams, previewing their 2023 seasons. For more information how your business can be a part of the largest coverage of Florida high school football, call me today.
And a couple of assists for an even dozen points. We knew this one would be a lot more competitive, and it has been. And the Bears with a chance now to tie if they win the draw after the Frechette goal. Williams in front. There's a shot, and we are tied just like that. Frechette with her second in a matter of seconds. Faceoffs have been fairly even here so far. We'll see if Raiders can come up with one now. And still loose, and good play by Frechette to bang in there. And Rayanne will then be double teamed and draw the whistle. As both Safante and Mazariegos tried the double team there. Now it's a triple team, and Frechette going to draw the foul again. Barnett quickly back the other way now. Barnett going to swing to the right wing. Coming inside 2 minutes to play in the half. Bartram Trail with the last two goals, both by Frechette to tie it. Here's Barnett at the 12-meter line. Williams swings it back from behind the goal, trying to create an opportunity. Misses Barnett on the pass, but I think the Bears are going to be able to keep possession here. They do. Frechette with it, spin move, and her third goal in about the last 4 minutes to give Bartram Trail their first lead of the afternoon at 3-2. Well, Frechette can pile them up on the free shot restarts as well, but she has worked hard for all three of those, and the Bears have their first lead of the game with 1:14 to go in the half. 3-2 Bartram Trail now. Well, when you're struggling, nothing like having your best player just put everyone else on her shoulders and say, follow me, gals. Frechette 3, St. Thomas Aquinas 2. Interesting story with Frechette. She actually was offered a name and likeness deal by a lacrosse manufacturer. And while, of course, that has become now legal and very commonplace in college sports, still not allowed in Florida. So she was not able to take advantage at the moment, but sure she will find a nice offer waiting for her when she becomes a Gator officially in 2024. Nice look in front, and that one is off the crossbar. Boy, that would have been a nice one for Aquinas here late, as Mia Lane was left wide open in front of goal and could not convert. Mazariegos with it, and she finds Haley Farmer. Safante with it. Safante elected not to take the short side shot. Mazariegos gets it back. Final 12 seconds of the half, and we've got a whistle. Going to stop the clock here with 9 seconds to go. Restart chance here for the Raiders. Moving in is Safante and a goal. Or is that Farmer? I think it was Haley Farmer who got the restart goal. So a late free shot restart for St. Thomas Aquinas, and Haley Farmer makes the Bears pay to tie it at 3 with just 6.5 seconds to play in the half. So that looks like how we will go to intermission now. Your St. Thomas Aquinas, just want to hang around as best you can late and see if you can't pull one out. But they have been Bartram Trail's equal here early on. Not playing like the 99th ranked team in the country. Did not on Thursday and not here this afternoon. One last chance perhaps. Nope. Time will run out, and that is how the first half comes to a close. Great start for St. Thomas Aquinas. Bartram Trail's Rian Frechette has an answer times 3, but the late goal by Farmer ties it, and that's where we stand through the first 25 minutes. That's only the half of it, though. The more to come sign is up in Naples, and we will have the second half for you in just a little bit. It's St. Thomas Aquinas 3, Bartram Trail 3. You're watching the 2023 FHSAA Girls Class 2A Lacrosse Championship game on the NFHS Network.
It's time for the 2023 Varsity Sports Network High School Football Media Days. In 2022, BSN broadcasting from 14 Media Day locations around Florida covering over 600 high school football teams. In 2023, BSN will broadcast from 16 locations covering 700-plus high school football teams previewing their 2023 seasons. For more information how your business can be a part of the largest coverage of Florida high school football, call me today.
Well, the sun is back out here in Naples, and we expect things to heat up even further as we have a 3-3 ball game at the half between Bartram Trail, ranked number 10 in the U.S. by Max Preps, getting all they want, and then some from St. Thomas Aquinas, who came in the weekend ranked 99th by Max Preps, but they have already beaten the number 11 team in the country in Haggerty, and right now tied at intermission with Bartram Trail. And that was because of a free position goal in the final 6 seconds by Haley Farmer after Rianne Frechette scored 3 goals in the space of about 2 to 3 minutes late in that first half. Possession and most of the game was played in the attacking end of Bartram Trail, and they did not have a lot of chances until late when Frechette asserted herself. And we start out the second half the same way we played much of the first in the Bartram end of the field. First half goal scorers for St. Thomas Aquinas, in addition to Farmer, Mia Lane had one and Jordan Palmer had one. And as we said, Frechette, all 3 for the Bears, who are in white. Here's a possible look at goal. Mazariegos with a spin. Now she's going to send it back out for Barnett, Farmer, who lost it momentarily, but possession will stay here with the Raiders now. And now they're going to have to chase one down again, and this time it's all effort for no result as Mazariegos went all out to try and keep that in bounds, and she shook herself up a little, taking a tumble on the turf. And the officials asks her if she's all right, and she shakes her head yes. Frechette will get the restart here for Bartram Trail. Let's see if she wants to take it herself or give it up. She'll give it up as she was triple teamed there. Quickly back the other way with it was Barnett, and there's a goal. Check that. It was hit the outside of the net, but a violation called. So a free position here for Bartram Trail. Peyton Morris with the shot and scooped by Jackie Feldman. That's how you pull an upset. Get good goaltending. And Feldman has been good for both the semifinal and so far here in the final. Very good. Taylor Bank with it. She's dangerous offensively. See if she can come out from behind goal. Instead, gives it up. Iardella with it. Now here's a move towards goal and a whistle. Ella Bartlett going to get a free position look now. Going to take a shot from distance and fires it about 3 feet wide of the far post. So we stay tied at 3, 21 minutes to go. Clock continuing to run. Stops on violations of the major variety. I think, no, actually does not stop in violations, just timeouts, goals scored, injuries, obviously, but a running clock otherwise, unless the officials stop it, which on occasion they do. Nice look from behind the goal, and Bartram Trail is back on top. Just on cue, Taylor Bank said she was dangerous offensively, and it's Bank who circles out from behind the goal and buries it to give St. Thomas Aquinas the lead back at 4-3. They led 2-0. Bartram Trail rallied on the 3 by Frechette to lead at 3-2, but that big momentum swing at the very end of the half, the free position goal by Haley Farmer to tie it. And now Taylor Bank gives Aquinas the lead back. Tons and tons of time to go, though. Almost 21 minutes here in the half, and we have a whistle, and they're going to redraw here, I believe. So Ella Bartlett will do the honors against Adri Ferrara for Bartram Trail. And Ferrara going to come out of there with it. Good draw win there for Ferrara. Almost headed the other way for the second and then realized, yeah, I got to head from left to right, not right to left. Williams with it behind the goal. Shot by Barnett and a save by Feldman. Emily Barnett with a good look and Feldman with a better save. Here come the Raiders. Madison Dobson bringing it into the zone, and she'll leave it now to Mazaregos. Haley Farmer with it. Raiders will try and set up the offense here. Mazariegos, she's got some room and closed down at the last second. Farmer swings it far side. Outside the 12-meter arc, that was Safante. Turnover, and the Bears will get possession here. Madison Stevens looking for some help. Finds it. Finds it in the form of Ava Alaman. And then a whistle. And this will be a minor violation against the Raiders. So Bartram Trail will keep possession now. 18.5 to go. Williams will again circle behind the goal. See if she might come out herself here. She does. Williams turns, fires, and don't think it ever got through to Feldman that time. Still loose, and it will be a whistle. And what was the call here? They're going to stop the clock. It's a violation of some sort against the Raiders. Maybe a line violation, not sure. Williams will run the offense again from behind the cage. He's got an open person and a pretty pass and a goal. Nice look from Williams as Adriana Ferrara shook free. And we are tied at 4. So Ferrara, the first goal scorer other than Ryan Frechette here in the ball game, and with Frechette's 3, it is a 4-4 tie with 17:49 to go. Ferrara will try and win the faceoff and does. I think they actually technically call it a draw. Ferrara going to go coast to coast and scores. Wins the draw and walks right down Main Street and delivers. And Bartram Trail back on top, 5-4. Their only other lead came late in the first half at 3-2. And now Ferrara with back-to-back goals. As we said, Frechette and Ferrara just unstoppable forces at times. Between the two, they came in with 206 total goals to this tournament. And between the two, they had 8, so 214 goals coming into this game for the high-flying attackers for the Bears. Ferrara would love nothing more than to repeat that little trick. Ella Bartlett going to try and say not this time. Still a loose ball on the draw, and the Raiders this time will get possession. And a violation is called. Good work out there by Mazariegos to finally track down the loose ball, and we've got a timeout on the field here with 17:22 to play. Don't forget, after we crown our winner here this afternoon, we will stay live with the trophy presentation. So if you are unable to make it out to Naples here this weekend, you'll still be able to enjoy the celebration. Don't know who will be doing the celebrating, however. Tied, or actually 5-4 now, Bartram Trail with its second lead of the game. But St. Thomas Aquinas has acquitted themselves beautifully here for the second straight game. As we said, hard to imagine these two teams played back in the first weekend of March, and Bartram Trail won it 17-2. I think I mentioned earlier that game was in Fort Lauderdale. It was not. It was actually in St. John's. What is correct is Rian Frechette had 10 goals in that game. Katie Williams had 3, and Ferrara, who has the last 2 for Bartram Trail, had 2 as well. She also had 3 assists for a 5-point game. Neil Lane and Haley Farmer were the goal scorers for St. Thomas in that one. Not that it mattered a great deal. But certainly a different team out there this afternoon for Aquinas. But you could see they were a different team in that win over Haggerty on Thursday. Just 11-8 on the season. Played a very tough schedule, obviously. Bartram Trail coming in at 18-4 today. Raiders possession here on the restart. Oh. Azariegos with it behind the goal. Gets it over to Palmer. And taking a look was Bartlett and backing out. Bartlett with it again. In front, nice look, and not sure that one got through as Mia Lane let it fly. And the violation, I think, is actually going to be against St. Thomas Aquinas here. And actually, I think they called it a major violation, and Mia Lane is actually in the box, and another timeout is called. Double check that when we restart. Third straight Final Four appearance for St. Thomas Aquinas on the girls' side. Punched their ticket here in the regional finals with a 19-8 win over Boca. Won the state championship in 2021, but got eliminated in the state semifinals last year by Vero Beach 7-6. Mentioned Taylor Bank here, who has a goal in the second half. She'll be heading to George Washington University to continue her academic and athletic career. Kind of typical for Aquinas in that big win in the regional final. Bartlett had 3, Azariegos had 3, Lane had 3, Farmer with 2. Unlike Bartram Trail, who has true offensive stars in Frechette and Ferrara, the calling card for St. Thomas Aquinas has been more of a spread the wealth offense. Bears on the attack here, though. Roll to the goal by Bartlett, and Feldman makes the save. And back on the counter comes St. Thomas Aquinas after the good save by Bartlett. Sarah Puya with it on the far side. She'll head back to her defensive position now. And the Raiders will set up offensively. Ella Bartlett with it. Iredella back to Bartlett. Farmer with it inside the arc. Now Iredella with it far side. Sun back out here on a very warm afternoon. No rain yet. Not any imminent threat. But possibility still exists that we could have some showers before all is said and done. Maybe for our 7 o'clock game. Here's a roll in front by Mazariegos, and then she loses the handle and will come back out and pick it up. Has it a second time. Stopped a second time, and instead now we'll look to get some help from Jordan Palmer. Palmer making a run around the right side of the arc. Going to take it all the way behind the goal now, and finally we'll give it up there to Taylor Bank. Bank thought about maybe making a run to the front of goal, but gave it up instead. On top, that is Bartlett. Swings it to the right side. 13:50 to play here in the second half. 5-4. Bartram Trail with a 1-goal lead, looking for their second state championship in a row. Here's a feed in front. Great save as Madison Stevens makes her best stop of the second half. Bodies tumbling on the far sideline, and let's see if the Bears can keep possession. It goes over the end line, and who are they going to say? They're going to say possession to the Bears. That Bartram Trail is in a nail-biter is no big surprise to them. Almost a turnover behind goal, and it's still loose, and it is a turnover. Excellent defensive work back there. Good hustle by Taylor Bank. When the Bears won their state championship last year, they won both the championship game and their state semifinal game by just a goal. They beat Steinbrenner out of Tampa 5-4 in the semis, and then managed to pull out an 8-7 win against Vero Beach in the title game. So they have been here, done that very recently. See if that helps them here over the final 12 minutes. Win, lose, or draw, they have to be very proud of their effort here, though. Farmer with it. Gets it over to Mazariegos. Whistle and a violation called. So Mazariegos, I think, will get a free position opportunity here. She will. Moves in on goal and just sails it high over the crossbar by inches. Good idea by Sophia Grace Mazariegos, and she just missed. Would have been the equalizer for St. Thomas Aquinas. Now a turnover, and back the other way comes the Bears. Trying to extend their lead by 2. Williams with it. Miscue there by Morris. Loose ball. And who else but Ryan Frechette comes out of there with it. Frechette going to slow things down now. Williams will take it down low. This is off to Ferrara. Back to Williams now. Ferrara will head to the front of the cage. Williams going to work her way out from behind the goal line and now head back. Williams still with it down low. Couple of cutters there for Bartram Trail. Williams still with it, and then she's taken down. Still keeps possession. And finally a turnover. Actually, that was Ava Allman who took the tumble. Counter moment now here for the Raiders. Dobson with it. And she will give it up and head back to her defensive spot. Second time she's made a good run into the offensive zone. Inside 9.5 minutes to go. Still lots and lots of time for lots and lots of things to happen. Iardello with it. Back on top now, that's Alexis Shenben. Down low below the goal line, Mia Lane with it. Palmer has it. Bartlett swings it around. Into Shenben. Shenben with a shot that goes high over the crossbar. And it must have deflected away because the Bartram Trail fans are happy and the St. Thomas Aquinas fans are not. As the Raiders get possession here, and we have a timeout on the field with 8:42 to play. The Killer Fs have done all the damage for Bartram Trail here this afternoon. Frechette with 3 in the first half. Audrey Ferraro with 2 here in the second. That is all 5 of the Bears' goals. Singletons for Mia Lane, Jordan Palmer, Taylor Bank, and Haley Farmer if you just tuned in. And that's how we stand, 5-4 with 8:42 to play. We have some pretty heavy thunder showers up in the Bradenton, Sarasota area, right along that I-75 corridor. And we hope to keep those at bay. Actually sunny and not as cloudy here in Naples at the moment as we have seen on occasion this afternoon. Possession will belong to Bartram Trail here behind their own goal. Violation called there against Lane. Now a breakout moment. Bears on the attack here with chance to build their lead to 2. They have not had more than a 1-goal lead in this game. Once at 3-2 and once now here at 5-4. This is the kind of moment that a player like Frechette lives for, can really dominate. That goes over the end line, and it will be a turnover. Of an unforced error there. So the Raiders will get a possession. Every possession now becoming very important with just over 7.5 minutes to go. Room to roam there for Palmer, and then she finally slows things down. Mazariegos will get it back now. A little bobble down there by Lane. Palmer with it. Now Mazariegos again. Lane with it to the left of goal. Bartlett loses and then picks it back up. Mazariegos gets it, trying to fight through some traffic, and there's a whistle, and they're going to call this, I believe, against St. Thomas Aquinas. Tough break there for the Raiders. Class 2A Girls Championship up for grabs here, a one-goal game, and right now it's Bartram Trail trying to get it out of their own end. They lead it by one. And a minor violation whistled. Barnett going to take matters into her own hands and then loses it out of bounds. Nice defensive play there by St. Thomas Aquinas, and that was actually Haley Van Camp that lost it on the near sideline here. And then turned right back the other way. Williams on the quick start. And Mazariegos going to be whistled, much to her chagrin. Getting a little bit sloppy here as the tension builds in a one-goal game. And the yellow card has come out. So Bartram Trail going to go on the man-up situation as Lisa Wagner going to head to the penalty box. Or check that. That is Madison Dobson, rather. So an opportunity for the Bears, maybe with a man up, to take their first two-goal lead of the game. Moving in, taking a look, but then backing out is Allemon. Loose in the box, picked up there by Barnett, and a whistle. This may be a free shot situation, free position situation. Nope. For Barnett, maybe. Looks like it. Going to be from a tough angle. And in fact, she won't even try and take the shot. Bears will reset the offense here. Ferraro with it. Always got to look for number 6, Ferrara, and number 10, Frechette. That ball mishandled there. Allemon couldn't pick it up, but possession stays with the Bears. Man down situation, I believe, is over. It is, so no harm, no foul. Now a chance in front. There's Ferrara and a big save by Feldman. That might be a game saver right there. Lead stays at 1 for Bartram Trail. Triple teaming the ball carrier there, Moberg, but she was able to navigate the traffic okay. And now a foul or violation as Mazariegos will bring it into the attacking end. 3:20 to go. Verdella with it. Bartlett gets it back from Mazariegos, and now back on top to Farmer. Nice look down low and a save that time by Stevens. Her best maybe of the half. Certainly at a big moment with 2:45 to go. Nice execution offensively there for St. Thomas Aquinas. Just could not finish on the good play by Edison Stevens. Stevens got to be careful from behind, and that's going to be a yellow card. Not sure who they called that on. We're going to have to wait and see. Timeout has been called. So we'll sort it out when they break the huddle. 2:24 remaining. Are there McFlurries in the Bartram Trail future or not? I say that because that is one of Frichette's favorite ways to celebrate. McFlurry afterwards, and boy, would that taste pretty nice in so many different ways. Celebrating a state championship and also trying to recover from playing in some very warm conditions here in Naples this afternoon. First things first, we